welcome back to another video, and in today's video we have a Night of Champions predictions. We have the King and Queen of the Ring tournament finals, and we have a whole bunch of title matches as well, with a new stipulation match added and a loss of a match. But yeah, we'll get all into that. But overall, how are we feeling about Night of Champions?
Yeah, I was kind of excited for the AJ Dom match. That's obviously being one of the matches that was kicked off of the card due to injury, is what they said. No telling what the real reason might have been, but, you know, we'll assume it's an injury. But yeah, it's just an interesting card. A lot of last minute things kind of added, but things that I guess kind of make sense in the story. It seems like things that they just wanted to be over with, and so they just let it happen on this card, and they're just kind of letting things sink or swim here.
Yeah, we're going to kick things off with the King of the Ring tournament finals, where we have Randy Orton taking on Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton coming back after last year's finals, the controversial loss to Gunther. Cody Rhodes now trying to fight for a championship spot for SummerSlam. But who do you got winning?
Yeah, for this one, I am going to go Cody Rhodes. I don't think Randy Orton will win. Obviously, there's a slight chance he's winning. I'm not going to say it's a 0% chance. However, I think Cody Rhodes is going to be your hard favorite for this one. Well-deserved, and, you know, something to keep him hot until he does start kind of going back after that title again.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Cody Rhodes as well. He's going to go against Cena at SummerSlam. Just makes sense. It's the second biggest show now of the year after Mania's gone. So, yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I don't see Randy Orton going back after Cena. That kind of feels done with, even though he should kind of get another shot. So I could see a world where Randy wins, but Cody Rhodes is just too hard to pass up on. So, yeah, whether it's John Cena or CM Punk, Cody Rhodes will be going to SummerSlam. And then next up, we have a street fight added to the card, and that is Rhea Ripley taking on Raquel Rodriguez. Who do you got for this one?
Yeah, this one is a match that I'm not going to say I'm super excited for or anything. However, it is a street fight. It is a stipulation match that always gets things at least a little bit more exciting nonetheless. And it's a Rhea Ripley match on a PLE, so I'll be excited for it no matter what. The pop will be there, hopefully. But yeah, it'll be an interesting match nonetheless. I'm glad they did give it a stipulation match. Otherwise, it would have been a lot less interesting for me. However, this will progress the Judgment Day storyline potentially. I could see a world where Raquel does win with the help of a Roxanne, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of ways this could go, and I am at least a little excited for it for storyline reasons.
Yeah, this match, I don't know really how to feel. Obviously, this probably wasn't something that they were going to immediately put on the card. I don't think there wasn't really too much build to this, and I don't know really how to feel about Rhea kind of being back feuding with the Judgment Day. Obviously, this isn't directly the Judgment Day. It's kind of just Raquel trying to get her, so she's just going to get back. But I do think Rhea Ripley does lose this match with the help of Roxanne Perez, which would ultimately lead with Roxanne being the new half of the Women's Tag Team Champions with Raquel. And yeah, ultimately also setting up probably a match between Rhea and Roxanne, probably at Evolution. I think that could be a good spot and a good match for both women to be on the card. So yeah, I think Rhea does take the L, surprisingly, but will be to the help of Roxanne Perez.
Yeah.
And then next up, we have the United States Championship on the line, where Jacob Fatu takes on his former, I guess, family member, and that is Solo Sikoa. Who do you have for this one?
Yeah, this is a match that I don't really know how to feel about this match, because I don't think the in-ring match of this is going to be something spectacular or anything, of course. It's a Solo Sikoa match, so I'm not expecting too much out of him. However, I think this could be a fun match. There's ways to do this where it could be fun. Maybe we see the return of a Tamatonga, Tongaloa, maybe Hikuleo shows up. There's some fun things that could happen throughout this match. However, I am going to go with Jacob Fatu retaining. I feel like there's almost a 0% chance Solo wins here, and there's no world where I would even want Solo to be my United States champion right now.
Yeah, this is a Bloodline match. I'm expecting more Bloodline members to show up here. Like you said, whether it's the Tongans, whether it's Hikuleo, whether we see Jason Mateo get involved. I do think we'll see somebody here, mess up this match, but ultimately I do agree Jacob Fatu probably will pick up the win. I don't see Solo winning the United States champion right now. Doesn't feel like there's nothing for him to go after. We know that Damian Priest kind of wants his next shot against Jacob Fatu. So, yeah, I think Jacob Fatu will probably win this match pretty easily, if I have to say so myself. But next up, a man making his return to a WWE pay-per-view in over 3 years, I believe. It is Karrion Kross taking on Sami Zayn in a normal singles match. Who do you got?
Yeah, carrying across someone who the fans and everyone online and everybody really want. Every time they show him, he does get a loud reaction. When he does the main event matches and all that, he gets loud reactions there as well. So I'm very interested to see how he performs in ring. I haven't seen any of his in ring from like his main event matches. I don't really watch those or anything, but I am very interested. He's in there with Sami Zayn, someone who's very well capable of putting on a very good match. So let's let him go in there, sink or swim. Can you carry the match from your side? And yeah, let's see if Karrion Kross can maybe potentially be a guy that's used more, or maybe this will be one of those moments where we kind of see what we have basically.
Yeah, this match, I really don't know what to expect. I hope it is good for the sake of both men involved. I would like to see Karrion Kross, improve more in the ring and maybe goes into this, actually gets more TV time within matches, meaningful segments that aren't just leading to him kind of doing the same thing over and over for weeks and weeks, which we've seen in the past from him. So yeah, hopefully this match is good for both of them, but I will go with Sami Zayn to get the win here. I don't see Karrion Kross. Actually, I probably could see Keran Cross getting a win here just to get a surprise win, but I will go with Sami Zayn just to play it safe. But should hopefully be a decent match between the two. And then next up, we got the Queen of the Ring tournament finals, where we have Asuka taking on Jade Cargill, and again, the winner will get a title match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, so for this one, I think definitely what I want is for Asuka to get the big win here, get that Queen of the Ring title on her name along with all of her other accolades to add to. However, I do think it will be Jade Cargill. I think if Jade was going to lose, it was probably going to be to Roxy, so they could redo their match from NXT with Roxy and Asuka. However, it didn't go that way. Jade did pick up the win. She's going to the finals, and I do think that kind of just spells out a Queen of the Ring win for her.
Yeah, this one, I can see both sides of it. I do see the Jade Cargill winning, going to SummerSlam. Maybe she even wins the belt off of Tiffany Stratton, or Naomi catches in, which I could see that being set up, for this very reason, Naomi's being involved. But I could see where we see Asuka take on Io Sky as well, maybe at SummerSlam or at SummerSlam. Obviously, she might not hold that belt for that long. Hopefully she does, because she definitely deserves it. But I could see that world, and I do think I will go with Asuka to get the win here, because I do think that is something that is just better, and I think you can still do the Jade Tiffany with Naomi cashing in another way somehow for SummerSlam. So yeah, I think Asuka deserves the big win here. So yeah, should be a pretty fun match though. And yeah. And then now, for the main event, more than likely at least, we have a return of a classic, and that is John Cena taking on CM Punk for the Undisputed WWE Championship. Who do you have?
Yeah, I mean, this is a classic match that everyone loves. This is a WWE history match right here that we're going to be able to revisit, fortunately, in 2025, where we get to see John Cena on the decline on the final year of his career facing CM Punk once again. So very iconic feud here. Everything about this has been worked really good. We love the promos between the both of them. That's kind of led to this, especially the John Cena pipe bomb recreation that he did. That was very, very good and got everyone, I think, very interested in this match and gave a little bit of hope to the Cena heel run. I think Cena's that perfect, or CM Punk is the perfect person to help get this Cena heel run over and kind of let the fans make that decision on, all right, are we really going to boo him now? Because Punk is the guy that we want to cheer. He's the guy that we love. He's the baby face. So I think this will be a really big moment for John Cena to get booed, for CM Punk to come out as a big baby face if he does get the win here especially. But I will unfortunately go with John Cena. I think some way, somehow, he will pick up a sneaky, tricky win, whether it be from the help of Seth Rollins or whoever it may be. I do think Cena comes out on top.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't see a world where CM Punk wins this. That's obviously not a 0% chance, because I could see them doing a CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes at a SummerSlam. I think that's very big. But I think it's more of a WrestleMania match, maybe WrestleMania 42. But yeah, I do think John Cena gets the win here. And like you said, I think if there's anybody who's bringing the best match out of John Cena, it will be CM Punk. It's the one guy I think he really liked and would never want to. Obviously, I don't think he goes into any match saying, oh, I'm not going to, try my hardest because it's who this guy is. But I think when it's CM Punk, he might try a little bit harder just because of how much the feud means to both of their careers, really. So, yeah, I think John Cena should put on a good match here tonight, and probably will be the best match of the night as well. But speaking of that, what is the match you're most excited for on Night of Champions?
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be the CM Punk and John Cena match, reliving some history, reliving some nostalgia, all of the good stuff here. And it's for the title. If Punk gets the win, that'll be an amazing big win here for everyone to celebrate at the end on the next Raw and everything else after that as well. So yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah. But that would do it for our Night of Champions predictions. Let us know your predictions down in the comments below, who you think will win each match. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you made this far, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and we will catch you guys in the next one.